Hey folks, welcome to my den. Peanut here. We're going to get started with some horror stories. They are interactive horror stories that as you um, pick, you get to pick how the story goes, okay? We're going to do the doll, obviously. Okay. You're a single mother, your daughter Lisa is an eccentric girl, doesn't have any friends. You buy her a rag doll. Soon Lisa will claim that the doll can talk, and this is just the beginning of your nightmares. Can the doll be really possessed as Lisa claims? If you get stuck, you can see our Facebook post about how to get the good. Oh, well, that's going to be interesting. The doll. As a single mother, you know how hard it is to look after a 13-year-old girl. Hard, but so joyful. Her presence gives you all the strength you need. Her name is Lisa. She's a shy girl. She doesn't talk much. She got divorced 3 years ago because he cheated on you with his secretary. Lisa misses her father, but you don't allow her to see him. She adores her father, but you think he's an asshole. Sounds kind of typical. Lisa is a special kid. Her teacher once said that she is too intelligent for a girl her age. But you already knew it. Her reactions are unexpectedly mature. She is also hardworking. You can expect perfection from her. Her teacher told you must take Lisa to psychiatrist. You'll do it soon. She's a lonely girl. Maybe because she doesn't talk much, she thinks she needs friends. So you bought her a rag doll to ease her loneliness. You bought the rag doll from a local toy store. Not an expensive toy, nothing too fancy. Lisa might still like it. You know that expense doesn't make Lisa happier. The doll is a girl with big blue eyes and curly black hair. She had a wide grin that you can call friendly. Her dress is red, matching her shoes. She also has eyebrows. The unnamed doll waits for her new owner in kid's bedroom. You haven't brought Lisa home from school yet. It's Friday, not a sunny day. The sky is covered with gray clouds. You are driving your car. Lisa sits on the next seat. The seat belts are worn tight. She looks from the window blankly without any expression on her face. You remember that the math exam's results were going to be announced today. How are the exam results? Were you able to make any friends today? I thought you were ragdoll. Continue driving. Terrible. Lisa sighs and says terrible. I am in the 7th grade class, not like the previous exam, and now you'll be mad at me. I didn't study it enough. It's okay, darling. She looks at you with slight surprise. You always scolded her whenever she wasn't the best. Now you say it's okay, darling. She continued watching the cars passing by. You're driving your car. Lisa sits in the next seat. The seatbelts are on tight. Are you able to make any friends today? No, she says with a determined voice. They are just idiots. For example, they see the other classes in the school as enemies, as if they were an enemy nation with a different religion. I mean, it is still silly to be enemies because of race or religion. These morons in my class hate each other just because they are different classes. Oh, that's nice, thank you, she says. There isn't any excitement in her voice. You finally arrive home. The doll is in your bedroom, Lisa, you tell her. She climbs up the stairs slowly. Apparently she isn't so excited about the doll. You follow her to her bedroom. She picks up the doll that's on her bed. I will think of a nice name, Lisa says, but I have to get homework to but I've got homework to do first. Play comes after study. Don't go harder. So you leave Lisa alone in her room. You have got a lot of work to do anyway. Not only will you cook, but you also need to work on a novel's cover illustration as a freelance artist. The deadline is close, so you work hard nowadays. You work all day. The only break you take is dinner. You don't talk about anything during dinner with Lisa. It's 2200 hours. Bedtime for Lisa. You visit Lisa before she sleeps. She's in her pink spotted pajamas. She's holding the doll in her arms. Mom, I'm going to tell you something that you won't believe. After a few seconds silence, she speaks. The doll can speak. She told me her name is Anna. Go on. Lisa explains. Anna says that she was nothing but a piece of light, a light that's drifting in absolute darkness, a weak light in the infinite darkness. Then she found life in this doll. She was waiting in the toy store for her friend Nolly, and today she found me. She says that she loves me. And what did you tell her? Lisa smiles, and I said that I will be your new friend, and I will always love her. She continues, and then she told me that she was happy. Happy like the times when she used to be an angel. I believe in you. We need to throw the doll away. She screams, no, I don't want it to be thrown. She is my friend. Please don't. She feels like the doll is throwing at me too. Throw the doll. You pick a doll from Lisa's arms, you bring it down to the kitchen and throw the doll in the garbage bin. The plastic garbage bag will be put in the street tomorrow. You are not allowed to leave the garbage outside in this hour. Because of all the hard work, you begin to feel tired and you go to bed. It doesn't take long for you to fall asleep. A few hours later, you wake up to the sounds coming from the outside. You hear hysterical laughing coming from the garden. They belong to a girl, specifically Lisa's. You stand up and look outside the window. You see Lisa standing and laughing in the garden under the pale moonlight. She's facing back. You can't see her face. You climb down nervously. You wear your shoes and walk to the garden. Lisa doesn't react to your presence. You approach Lisa and put your hand on her shoulder. She turns her face to you. It is not Lisa's face. It is not even a human face. The texture of the face is a gray rag. The eyes are quite big for a human, so is the wide smile. The voice changes. It doesn't belong to a girl now, but a demon. She stares at you and laughs. You wake up. It was just a nightmare. You're all sweaty with terror. The morning is already broken. You start to check on Lisa. Lisa is sleeping. You can't see the doll anywhere in the room. You go to the kitchen to prepare a weekend breakfast. You usually make omelet with sausage on Saturdays. You repeat that habit today. You are in the kitchen. You take the sausage and eggs from the drawer. You need to slice the sausage, so you open the drawer to pick up the meat knife. Something is wrong. The knife isn't there. The knife isn't in the garbage bin. Something else is wrong too. You have thrown the doll into the bin, but the doll is not inside. Frantically, you rush to Lisa's room and wake her up. Minnie answers. Lisa's in the bed, waiting for your question. She keeps looking at you innocently. Rays of sun comes from the windows, shining on Lisa. Did you take the doll back? You also add the doll is not in the trash. Lisa looks surprised. But I did not do anything. You don't believe me? I believed in you. Lisa's on the bed. The meat knife is lost. Lisa looks surprised. I have no idea where it might have gone. Let's eat breakfast. You eat the breakfast with Lisa. You don't speak about anything. You're stressed about the missing golden knife. Could Lisa have taken them? The breakfast is over. I need to study math, says Lisa, then climbs up to her room. You also need to work on the novel cover. You are both busy now. It is evening now. As you work on the cover, you hear screamings come from Lisa's room. You rush to her room and find Lisa standing, breathing in panic. Her arms are full of stitches. She did it, Lisa screams, showing her heavily wounded arms as blood leaks down the floor. She jumped and ran away. Lisa points to the open window. You look outside. You can't see any dolls there. Maybe because she ran away. It's a too dark room. Lisa's lying. I won't allow you to harm. I won't let this doll harm you, Lisa. You crouch and hug Lisa, and she cries. I know her is to believe me now. Thank you for believing me, but please, I want to stay alone. I know that she won't come back. So you let her stay alone in her room after closing the windows and locking the door. You make sure that no doll can trespass. You get into your own bedroom next to Lisa's room so you can hear her in case she needs you. It is 3 a.m. now. It's raining outside. Lightning strikes and night in your dark bedroom. You haven't slept. You don't care about the freelance work you got. All these events making you too stressed to keep about business. You see Lisa's silhouette at the door. She walks in. Lisa turns on the light and approaches you. Mom, I need to confess something. The doll was not possessed or anything. I made it up. I really need to get psychiatric help. I feel a huge urge to murder you. Please help me. You agree. I've done parenting failures before, but it is not too late to fix them and your mentally ill daughter. The end. There are 2 possible endings. Well, I'm going to do it again. I'm not going to read all that again, but, well, not all of it. Lisa. Doll. Unnamed doll. Continue driving. Yes. Steady. Do leave us alone. You have a lot of work to do. I don't know where you go, but to interrupt. No, that's impossible. Don't be ridiculous. Dolls can't speak. I know it's very silly, Mom. I think you'll see I'm right soon. Anyway, good night. Feel tired. Fall asleep. Shout out. Lisa, Lisa, you shout out, but she can't hear you or she doesn't care. Either way, she continues laughing. You got nothing to do but go near her. And then nervously. Preparing breakfast. Oh, you can't find the knife inside the garbage bin. You search the knife. If it's possible, small. It's some fancy settings now that. After you have prepared the omelet, Lisa wakes up and joins you in the kitchen. You eat the breakfast with she doesn't look so happy there's as you neediness on the face. The meat knife is missing. Don't know where it went. She did not speak today, but she kept changing her facial expression. Sometimes she looked so happy, sometimes not. She was frowning. There was anger in her face. I can't understand her. I have to study today, no play. This is Saturday, but okay, Mom. I'll work hard and be better. Don't say anything else. Stop her daughter saw her though she hits the floor. She starts crying on the floor, calling it a fetus. But she doesn't say anything. You leave the room with anger and you don't visit Lisa again tonight. Lisa something behind her back, but you can't see it. She perches her bed, climbs it, and comes near you. Oh. Instead of move, she stabs the meat knife in your belly. You never trusted me. She stabs you once again. You didn't allow me to live my childhood. She keeps stabbing your body with insanity. I hate you, Mom. I hate you. There are final words. You as your own daughter repeatedly stabbed to convince mattresser. Oh. Continue driving. With me, keep it all. This doesn't show her emotions usually, but this time you can see she's very much. Oh, thank you very much when she says. You kiss her goodnight and leave her with Anna the doll. Go to the garden. Rushing into the kitchen.